Well, we've been on a tear recently. Sure, we lost to Anaheim, but we've won 2 of our last 3 games. And now Nashville's starting to creep up closer to us in that wildcard 2 spot. I do not want to play Colorado. I would like to play the Pacific Division teams. So let's get a win here. Let's keep a little bit ahead of Los Angeles, get closer to a playoff spot, but also stay ahead of Nashville. Well, the last couple of weeks have not been overly good. I mean, we've had some opportunities, and there have been times when we've been in a playoff spot, but now Nashville's come out of nowhere, taking that second wildcard spot. And Vegas won earlier today, so you know what? We need 2 points here to have any shot maybe making the playoffs, to narrow that gap between Nashville and Edmonton. Ooh, nice play. Marino's got behind the net. Backhand pass, score! Great start to the game. Lawson, Crouse with his 18th of the season. Fantastic pass from John Marino from behind the goal. A beautiful play. Great start to this game. It's 1-0 Mammoth. You gotta be kidding me. Who's covering Crouse? He's actually a pretty dang good player. Can someone please play better defensively? We do not need more losses this year. Ooh, they misplayed it. 3-on-1. Byfield to LaFerriere on the wing. Shot, score! Great answer. Couple of minutes after the Crouse goal, Alex LaFerriere ties the freaking thing back up. Great answer. We needed that one quickly. It's a 1-1 game. Like, I know that was an errant pass, but it was a 3-on-1. What are you expecting Colonel Van Milka to do at that point? Tackle LaFerriere? Like, we need to provide him some help. Crouse shot. Ah, it's missed. Kerfoot's got it around the net. Pass across, score again! Crouse! 2 goals in the first period. He's on hat-trick watch. What a beautiful pass from Alex Kerfoot across the ice, and he banks it home. Mammoth back up by 1. Like, can we please just cover Crouse and Comfort? We need a save. We cannot keep giving up the goals to the Utah Mammoth. We need 2 points here. Well, Clark's bringing it in. He's going through a whole bunch of Mammoths. He might actually have a shot at this. Shot! Oh, it's stopped. Van Milka tries to poke check away. It's on to Byfield, scores! Byfield! Van Milka poke checked it right to him. And he was out of position. Byfield with a perfectly placed shot from a tough angle. And it's 2-2. Great stuff. A lucky bounce is something we needed, and the Kings to tie this thing up at 2. You gotta be kidding me! Like, Van Milka, poke check it to one of our players, not right onto the stick of Quentin Byfield. Like, we gotta be better than this. Well, that was a pretty decent first period. I mean, it's 2-2. We had some pretty good back and forth action. We just need to get the lead in the second period. We need to win. We cannot afford another regulation loss. Schmaltz might be a little bit of a break here. Pass to Keller. Shot. Ah, it's stopped. Schmaltz coming from nowhere. Scores! Nick Schmaltz! Where the heck did he come from? He stole right off the Kings player, 2 whacks at it, and he gets the goal for the Utah Mammoth. Beauty stuff there from Nick Schmaltz. This is why we paid him the big bucks. It's 3-2 Mammoth. What are we doing here? We have the puck. There's no danger there. Just get the puck out of the zone. Schmaltz comes in, steals it right off our defender's stick, and has 2 cracks of putting the puck in the net. Like, this cannot be happening. We have got to tighten up defensively. Well, that was a pretty dang good second period. Van Milka pitched the shutout in this period, and Schmaltz scored the go-ahead goal. Now, as long as we just do well in the third period, hold down the fort, we're able to come out of here with a huge 2 points. This power play's over. Panarin behind his net, trying to get something going here in the late stages of the third. Going through, he's going through everyone. Shoot, oh, he fanned on it, gets it back, and it's in! It's in! Panarin, what a play! He went from behind his net, took on like 3 or 4 Mammoth skaters, fanned on a shot, got the shot back, shot it again, and put it past Van Milka from a very ridiculous angle. Yeah, this is why we acquired him. Panarin is going to help us big time during this stretch run. Are we seriously just gonna let Panarin walk through everybody? Seriously? He was 1 guy. We couldn't like poke check him or something? He was 1 guy. Well, that was a pretty decent third period, but now we go to overtime. If we can get the extra point here and be only 1 point back of Nashville, that could be huge. Remember, we still got 5 games left against Calgary and Vancouver. Selling to Shergachev. This might be odd man rush here. You guys it to Schmaltz. Schmaltz, pass the puck. Come on, pass the puck. No, he shoots, he scores! Schmaltz, again, his second of the game as the overtime winner. I seriously thought he was going to pass that. I think he did too, but he winds up taking the shot and it sneaks past Kemper. We're up to 80 points and we're still the first wildcard team. Separation, that was all I was asking for. 5 points ahead of Nashville and still comfortably in that first wildcard spot. You gotta be kidding me. Like, what the heck? Why could we not stop Schmaltz and Crouse in this game? Beautiful shot. Like, it was a really good play by the defender to take away the passing option. We need a save there, Kemper. I'm happy Panarin got us the 1 point. We'll take it. We're only 2 points back of the playoff spot now, so I'll take it. Any points are really helpful, but man, a win there would have been nice. We won. We beat the Dallas Stars. Oh, thank goodness. With Utah winning and Nashville winning today, this could have been better. We got a massive win over Dallas, and we're now back to second in the Pacific. We're back above Edmonton. We're not the team who's going to get leapfrogged if teams start catching up. Yep, that's basically it. That's basically our chance to try and get the President's Trophy. Colorado won earlier, and now we lose to Vegas in regulation. Like, that's unacceptable. What a game. We were up by 2. Then we were down by 1. Then we tied it in the late stages of the third period, and we got the overtime winner. Troy Terry, you fantastic person, and we took down the Buffalo Sabres, who are on a winning streak 6-5 in overtime. What a beautiful win, and we're now 4 points up on the closest team in the Pacific Division. We might be able to start running away with this. We got Vancouver and Calgary up next week. Well, that's not the way I wanted this win streak to end, but at least we got up to a 5-game point streak. Thanks to Tampa's gaff against Calgary, we don't lose any ground in the Atlantic, so I'm fine with the overtime loss. Let's just reset, and let's not go on any sort of losing streak. That's the worst thing right now. Yeah, that's right. We are better than the Petty Penguins. Don't ever forget it. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say we are the best in the Metro. Come on, Skinner, we gotta be better than that. Like, that was an atrocious game. Hopefully we win in our next one, but man, that was bad. We beat the Blackhawks. What a beautiful game from Forsberg in overtime. He was brilliant. We're up 2 points on the LA Kings. We're still in the first wildcard spot. I still have no idea how this happened. We won. Oh, thank you, Ilya Sorokin, for having yourself a shutout. What's that now, 6, 7 shutouts? It's been an amazing season for Ilya, and this could not come a better time. Tie Columbus, and we're back in a playoff spot. We're bound to lose 1 game in regulation eventually. I mean, we're on a 12-game point streak, but did it have to be to the Islanders? Crap, now we're out of the playoffs. Well, that was a brilliant game. The Mammoth took it to the LA Kings early on. We got 3 separate leads. They tied up 3 separate times, so we got the victory. We're up to 80 points, 5 up on the Preds for the first wildcard spot. And we're actually looking pretty good for actually locking down this first wildcard spot and having to go through the cakewalk that is the Pacific Division in the playoffs.